Hey guys, Nick here again. Time for another Grow Football tutorial. Today we're going to focus on our dribbling techniques and look at two of the most important drills on the app, our insides and outsides and cutbacks. During these two practices, you might start to include your ball rolls, your V-taps and your drag backs. When working with these, make sure you don't just focus on your favourite and try to include them all. You've watched Harry Kane and Heung-min Son in action, two of the best dribblers in the game. Now give it a go yourself and see how you compare. The setup for these two practices is almost identical. There is only a slight difference in the positioning of the cones. First and foremost, let's return to the basics and see the setup. Slowly start to scan the area by panning your iPhone. Do so until the virtual cones appear. While scanning, pay close attention to the percentage score in the top corner of the screen. Ensure that this reaches 100% before we start the practice. Once the cones have appeared, make sure you find a suitable space with plenty of room for this dribbling activity. Once you've done so, click confirm. You'll now be able to place cones on these virtual markers. Don't forget, if you don't have any cones, don't worry. Maybe you can use something like your drinks bottles. It's now time to position your iPhone in the camera area. It's important to make sure that this stays above the ground. So here we might need to use a tripod or a friend to hold the camera and film while we complete the activity. Finally, make sure your phone is off silent mode so that you can hear the voice commands and you're ready to go. As mentioned at the beginning, the slight difference for these two practices is where the cones are placed. You'll see that the cones are in a straight line for your insides and outsides, whereas with your cutbacks, they're on a more diagonal formation. These two differences determine which techniques and touches you might use. For the insides and outsides drill, you'll be dribbling through the line of the cone using the inside and the outside of your foot. Make sure you work up with your favourite foot and work back down with your weaker foot. Ensure that you get equal practice on both feet. With the cutbacks drill, you're essentially using your body to slalom through the cones, effectively cutting back through the gaps. Okay, just for a little bit more detail to help you understand the purpose of these drills and how they might look in action, I'm going to represent the defender while Danny is the attacker and the player in possession. Here we're going to look at how you use the cutback in practice to move the ball, use your body to unbalance the defender, creating space to get past the player. Pay close attention to how Danny shifts the ball as the defender approaches, creating a big space to shift and cut back into. Hopefully that information and demonstration has helped paint a clearer picture, but just because we're the coaches doesn't mean we can't show you on both feet. Here's another demonstration in action of your cutbacks, this time with Danny using his left side. Let's look at the insides and outsides drill in a little bit more detail. Again, I will be the defender, Danny will be the attacker in possession of the ball. The difference with this technique is Danny as the attacker will try and remain in possession for a little bit longer. Here he's trying to confuse me, unbalance me before bursting into the space that he's created while he drives at me. As with all our drills here at Grow Football, it's vital that we work off both feet and both sides. Here's Danny in action with the same drill, this time off his weaker foot. For both these drills, make sure you take as few touches as possible. Keep your path as narrow as you can, ensuring that you do not hit the cones as you travel. Sticking to these rules will help you achieve the best score. Make sure you work up with your favourite foot and come back with your weaker. Be sure to take your time, ensuring you remain controlled and balanced, specifically when working on your weaker foot. And one last note, if you want to challenge yourselves, there are 3 potential levels to both these drills. These will change the distance between the cones to ensure you have to work more of your body movement and more tighter control. If you're a wide player or a winger, these ones might be for you. Well done guys, that's all for this episode. Good luck Keep up the practice and we look forward to seeing you again soon.